Good evening. What's up, Andrew? All right. The last game of this three-game set between the Yanks and the Blue Jays. Yankees won last night. Toronto won the other night. Now this is game number 3 of this three-game set. Let's share this out. All right. So you bet on the Blue Jays too, on your points. Yeah, that's what I did too. We got Max Fried versus Chris Bassett tonight. Share this stuff out. Yankees need Fried to pitch well today. Huh. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, I got all that stuff shared out. So, all right, YouTube, let's send the normal 8 people in here. So one of these days, YouTube is going to notice me. One of these days, one of these days. Let's see. Why is this other TV not working? All right, TV. We'll see what happens tonight. Who's gonna win this? Who's gonna win the series? Will the Yankees be 4 games back, or will they be 2 games back, or vice versa? Will Toronto be 4 games up, or be only 2 games up? We'll find out in about 3 hours or so. 3 hours, so we'll find out. All right. Hey, we're in the Roger. Man, it's a nice, pretty day up there in Toronto. Roof is open again at the Rogers Center. All right, what else on? The Rockies up 6-0 over St. Louis. Damn. The Yankees 3 games back of Toronto as we're in this game number 3. So Yankees are going to have Grisham, Bellinger, Judge, Rice, Chisholm, Dominguez, Volpe, Escara, and Peraza. Man, what a fucking weird lineup. What a weird lineup. What a weird freaking lineup. Boone sucks so much. Or Chris Bassett on the mound. He's 10-4 with an ERA of 3.8, 909 Ks, and 29 walks on this season. Boone sucks, man. This fucking lineup is garbage, man. Utter garbage. The bottom of the lineup, 789s are garbage. Toronto's wearing their light blue jerseys. We got Snyder in left, Straw in center, Barger in right. Then you got Clement, Bichette, Jimenez, and Guerrero around the infield. Sprinter's the DH, and Alejandro Kirk, the catcher. I like Dominguez batting lead off for New York, but Boone doesn't do it enough. All right. All right, let's see what this all-star lineup that Boone's going to put out there. And so Trent Grisham up at the plate first. What's up, bow down LSU. LSU. We're getting closer and closer to football. So Grisham, 255 average, 17 homers on the season. And the first pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1. All right, 0-1 to count. And the 0-1 is going to be grounded right side. Nice play by the second baseman. And they get him? No. Infield single. So Grisham's going to get on with an infield single. But nice play by the second baseman to keep that from going to right field. But Grisham's speed, he beats it out. So infield single for Yankees. I bet Toronto. What's up, Jared? Yeah, I bet Toronto my points. What's up, Jared? I don't like this lineup. I just don't like this. I don't like this lineup, Jared. I don't. I think the lineup is really dumb. I don't know why I don't know why he doesn't have Dominguez hitting lead off all the time. So we got a challenge here by Toronto. First, that's close. So one batter and we got a challenge. Oh, we can say he's out. He is out. That's a good call. Runner is out. Yeah, I saw Spencer Rattler ran with the ones, which isn't surprising. That's not surprising that Spencer Rattler went with the ones to lead the training camp off. Here's a pitch to Bellinger. That's a 1-0. That's not surprising at all. So, yeah, he was out. It was close, but he was out. It was really close. Here's a 1-0 to Bellinger. It's going to be a strike. 1-1. What happened? They overturned it. Toronto challenged it, and it got overturned. So it was an infield single, but then they challenged it. He was out. Here's a 1-1. That's going to be a line out to Bichette. 2 down. Ugh. So, yeah, well, I think it's going to be a good quarterback battle between Rattler and Chuck. So Judge comes to the plate. Judge batting 346 on the season, and a pitch. It's a ground to the short, and that's going to be an easy play. And the Yankees go down easily. 1, 2, 3. Man, I think he threw like 5 or 6 pitches. So we'll go to the bottom of the first. Yankees 0, Blue Jays coming to the plate. I think he threw like 5 or 6 pitches. So I hate ESPN. They're doing the Phillies game. Why would you hate them if ESPN's doing the Phillies game if you're a Phillies fan? I don't understand that. So, I think this year the Saints will be well coached. I just don't think they have the talent at quarterback yet to be, a playoff team. So that's okay though. I mean, we talked about this. We want the Saints to lose. Want them to lose. Keep on saying that, but either make the playoffs or lose. That's the only two things. I don't want them going 7-9 or 7-10, 8-9, and picking 14. So I'm a judge. He can't hit every night. We got Schneider leading off for Toronto. There's Springer, Guerrero, Bichette. Then you got Kirk, Barger, Clement, Straw, then Menez. Menez batting last in this lineup. So Schneider batting leadoff, then Springer, then Guerrero. So that lineup looks pretty. I like that lineup. Boone has no idea how to put a lineup up. 7-8-9 in the Yankees lineup tonight is horrible. You got Volpe, Escara, and Peraza. I want them to go up, but I'm just saying, either they make the playoffs or they lose bad. Here's pitch to Snyder. That ball is first pitch swinging, hit to left center, and that's going to be a catch. As Grisham catches up with it, man, one down. As Grisham caught up with it, one down. And it's 113 in Hawaii. Yeah. I'm hoping, I mean, I'm not saying the Saints are making the playoffs, but they either make the playoffs or finish bad. And there can't be either. It can't be 8-9. There's a strike to Sprinter. We either need to pick bottom four in the whatever you want to call it, top four, wherever you want to call it. We gotta be the bottom four in the league, or a playoff team. It's 1-1. So I don't want to be just right there and just be picking 12, 13, 14, because then we're not gonna get a really impact player. Here's a 1-1. That's a broken bat to third, and 2 down. So 2 down in the Sprinter grounds out 5-3, but 2 down. Oh yeah, I think there's a lot of managers that can manage better than Boone. So Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes up. Yeah, Boone's just he's just not a good manager. They win in spite of him. There's a strike. 0-1. If he didn't hit that home run back in 2003, he probably never becomes the Yankees manager. Here comes the 0-1 to Guerrero. It's another strike, 0-2. It rained here earlier. Man, it rained here pretty good. Actually, but now it's steamy. Here comes the 0-2. And that's going to be the fair ball foul. That's foul. That was close. Dominguez in left, Grisham in center, Bellinger in right. Then you got Peraza in third, Volpe at short, Chisholm at second, Rice at first. Judge is the DH, and Escara is the catcher. What a fucking horrible goddamn lineup, man. I guess Boone is punting on this game. Horrible fucking lineup tonight. So Freed will come set. And the 0-2 is another broken bat, but it's going to be foul. Damn. Yeah, ESPN's doing it. Yeah, I mean, that home run that Boone hit to win Game 7 in the ALCS was, big hit, for the Yankees in their history, but he got the job because of that. Forgot what day of the week was on, but I remember it being out. Had to be a Thursday. Maybe it was a Friday. I can't remember. They used to throw darts on Thursdays, so it had to be a Thursday or Friday. Maybe I don't know what day it was. That's 22 years ago. Here's the 0-2. That's upstairs, 1-2. Oh, you got to go to the dermatologist tomorrow. Yeah, it rained here today. Rained pretty good. Then all of a sudden, when it quit raining, and then it rained again, and then the cement got hot, and then it was smoky, steamy, you should say. 2-2. That was weird. That's how hot the concrete was. Because when it rained, it was steamy. There was like a sauna. I had to go to the grocery. 2-2 to Guerrero. That's when he fouled back. Stays 2-2. So Escarra is making his first start since July 11. I don't know why they don't start Ben Rice behind the plate. I just don't get that. So 2-2. How much? No, Jared Williams needs to explain that to me. 2-2 pitch is 3-2. 3-2. Yeah, Jared and no, I didn't see that, Eagle Fang. The Browns botched the revive of their new helmets. New helmets? Well, why do they get new helmets? What's wrong with the original helmets? Swing and a miss. And there's strike number 3 for out number 3. What's wrong with their helmets they have? It serves the Browns right. They have, I mean, they're brown. Their helmets are what they are. They got an orange helmet. Okay. Why would they even mess with their helmets? Damn. I used to I like throwing darts, man. Back in when I was younger. So let's see. It serves Cleveland right for messing with their helmets. Did you tag me yet? Let's see. There it is. Edit. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. Alrighty. Unveil. Okay. Oh, whoa, whoa! Let me pack it up again. Wow. That serves them right for changing their helmet. That's funny. All right, that's funny. Bass only had 6 pitches. I knew he only had like 5 or 6 in that first inning. I knew it wasn't much. 6 pitches. How are we gonna have Ben Rice? Why is Ben Rice batting cleanup? My God, man, his lineup suck, man. But why is Ben Rice hitting cleanup, Jared? Here's a 1-0. That's going to be a ground ball. That's a fair ball. And toss to Bassett, 1 down. So 1 down here in the second. But why is Ben Rice batting cleanup? Because I know Boone, he shovels the lineups up. You're not supposed to do that. Torrey never did that with the Yankees. I know we got Chisholm up batting in the 5 spot. Chisholm batting 251, but Ben Rice shouldn't be batting cleanup. Here comes a pitch. Swing and miss. 0-1. Well, Jay Johnson wins. Boone doesn't. So if you win, you get a break. But if you lose, you don't. That's the way it is, I guess. But here comes the 0-1 Chisholm. That's 1-1. But if you take it with the offense and it works, then that's a different story. But Boone does it. See, with the problem with the Yankees get a rhythm going with Dominguez hitting leadoff, then he gets off it. See, Jay Johnson wouldn't do that. Here's a 1-1. That's foul back. Jay Johnson wouldn't mess with a lineup if it was working. That's the difference. And you know that. Dominguez should be hitting leadoff for New York. Judge should be hitting second. Judge get the most at bats at number 2. I'd put Stanton at cleanup. Here's a 1-2. I put Bellinger at third. Bellinger batting third. That's just what I would do, but who the hell I know? So, yeah, and that's it. Dominguez sits for no reason. Yeah, that's another thing. Dominguez hitting leadoff does well, then he sits. See, Johnson wouldn't do that. 2-2. But 2-2 to count. Now, I got no problem with taking the lineup every now and again, but Boone does it when he changes the lineup when it's working. There's a foul. I just don't get it. Anyway. I mean, Ricky Henderson would be batting leadoff every game when he played for Oakland, the A's. But that's different. That's different time. Different analytics. 3-2. The Chisholm. The Chisholm at the 5 spot's not bad. But the problem with the Yankees when they get down to 7, 8, 9. They have nobody they can hit. So 3-2 to count to Chisholm. And the pitch is being fouled. Say 3-2. Red Sox need to lose. They've been hot, man. Red Sox have been hot. So is Milwaukee. All right, so Batch he's thrown more than 6 pitches this inning. He's going to be at 11 after this pitch. At least the Yankees made him work this inning. 3-2 pitch. Swing and miss. He's late on that swing. 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down here to Chisholm. Now we're going to have Dominguez batting 6. Okay, here comes the pitch. There's a ball, 1-0. 254 average. 8 homers, 34 RBIs. But, he's not batting as well as he did when he bats down the lineup. That ball's foul, 1-1. And plus, he was late on the swing. Yeah, he's hitless in his last 18 at-bats. I bet you the last hit he had, he was batting leadoff. That's the smart money beyond that. Here's a 1-1. That's foul back, 1-2. Foul back, 1-2 to Dominguez. So Baxter's going to be at 21 pitches after this one. At least he didn't have a 6-pitch inning again. And the 1-2 is 2-2. miss away 2-2. So I guess you get prime, Jared. No, he marks it. He doesn't get prime. No, 2-2 coming to Dominguez. That ball being fouled back out of play. And another thing that's really, which is weird about this prime shit, is that if you're in New York, you can't watch the game unless you have prime. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Man. Doesn't make any sense, man. These with baseball and I don't get football has it right. That's 3-2. And football has it right. If you're in your home market, you get the game every week. You know, baseball, basketball, and hockey. It's like you have to. Where's Waldo? You gotta go find a game. 3-2 pitch, and Dominguez hit to the right field. That's hit well. And that is gone. Home run for Dominguez, and the Yankees lead 1-0. Man, 1-0 in New York as Dominguez goes yard. His 9th homer of the season with a line drive homer. Yeah, so you have to have Amazon Prime to watch. I guess you got to go on the Amazon Prime app on your smart TV to watch it. Stupid. All right, so Volpe's up. Volpe's batting a cool .212. There's a strike 1-1. 350 homers for Harper this year. I think you mean like 35. With 350, I don't think he has 350 homers this year. He meant like for his career. I mean, that would be a record. 350 for the year. That would have smashed Bonds. So 0-2 to Volpe. And here comes the pitch. That's upstairs, 1-2. What's up, Mike K? Yeah, I like Dominguez. I think Dominguez has a lot of potential. He needs to play. Boone doesn't need to sit him when he's hitting well. And I think he still needs to bat leadoff. But just man. Here's a 1-2. I almost hit Volpe. Oh, it did hit him. It did hit him. It did. Not almost hit him. It did hit him. So Volpe trots down to first. Now it's going to bring up is Kara. He's batting another guy that's batting a cool .213. Boy, 7, 8, 9. The lineup is automatic outs unless they get hit. And you got Volpe, Vizcarra, and then Peraza. Batting 7, 8, 9. I mean, does Boone just want to have an automatic outs in the bottom of the lineup? Is that his goal? So 2 down and 1 on. It's this car at the plate. I don't know. I don't get these lineups, man. I don't get having 3 bad hitters in a row or 2. Even when he has 2 bad hitters hitting back to back. Please don't have Vivas out there tonight. Here comes a pitch to Vizcarra. That's 1-0. Yeah, why hit Volpe? I mean, yeah, Volpe can't hit. Why put him on base? Plus, there was 2 strikes also at that time. So the odds of him striking out were high. Here's a ground ball to right side, and that's going to be an easy play. And the side is retired. So his car grounds out 4-3, but the Yankees do get on the board as Dominguez goes a yard. Yankees lead 1-0. Man. What's up, Rising Rhino in the house? You get ready for tomorrow for some football, eh? I'm ready for some football, eh? I'm ready for YouTube to like me again. No. YouTube doesn't like me to do baseball games. They like me when I do Canadian football. As of late, I've seen our view counts go up doing Canadian football. So YouTube is liking us doing that Canadian football. But I haven't noticed anybody. I haven't noticed like Canadians doing play-by-play. I mean, unless I'm not finding their channel, but I don't see you know Montreal Alouette fans or Calgary Stampeders fans doing the games on YouTube. Unless can't find them, but that's just kind of weird that they don't have those. I mean, they have Aussie football. They have Australians call their Aussie football. I just don't. I mean, maybe I just don't find them. I don't know. I don't see them either. I don't know if they're just not there or you can't find them. I don't know. But I mean, so I want to see some. I want to go see some fans rage about their team. The problem at Aussie football, man, it comes on really, really, late or early in the morning, whatever you want to call it. So Lewis Heel had a start tonight with Scranton. Wilkes Barre went 3 innings. That's his 3rd rehab start. So Bichette at the plate for Toronto. There's a ball, 1-0. Bichette batting .281, 12 homers and 57 ribbies on the season. Yeah. There's a 1-0. That's 2-0. Yeah, late nights, man, for the Aussie football, or early morning, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, CFL play-by-play is not saturated at all. Huh. Yeah, I'm just surprised that I think maybe look harder. 2-0 pitch is 3-0. I'm gonna try to find one tomorrow. So 3-0 to Bichette. Here's a pitch. And it's a swing and a miss. 3-1. And there has to be somebody that on YouTube, but it can't just be Rhino and I, 2 Americans calling Canadian football. I mean, that just doesn't seem right. 3-1 pitch. Has a ground ball to third. Got to hurry, dude. Throws. 1 down. So Bichette runs well, man. You don't just sit there and him haul around. 1 down. 1 down. So 1 down. We got Alejandro Kirk at the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's a ball, 1-0. So Kirk batting .304. He was a double machine the other night. Last night I think he was 0 for 4, I think. But the other night he was like a double machine. Here's a 1-0. The ball's popped up. Foul territory. Rice is there. 2 down. 2 down here in the 2nd inning. Tigers lost to Pittsburgh 3 times in a row, man. The Pirates, man. The Barger's up. That's be a foul. 0-1 on the third base side. Yeah, when Freed's on, he's a really good pitcher. Barger, 14 homers, 44 ribbies. OPS of .84. I wish they would show the on-base percentage again. But I guess that's not important anymore. OPS and batting average. Well, batting average isn't important. It's OPS. All about OPS shit. But OPS is what slugging percentage and on-base percentage? Like, added them together. I like on-base percentage. It tells you how many times they get on base. I like that. I like that stat. I think that stat's really. I think that stat's important. But I'm a Gen Xer. I'm the new boomers. 02. That's foul. I'm the new boomer. Boomer. Oh, they showing that hit last night that looked like it was getting the gap. That Barger hit last night. Here's the 0-2. Yeah, where's baseball going next year? Easy, Boomer. Easy, Boomer. Yeah, where's baseball going next year? Is it? I know ESPN's not having it no more, which is probably a good thing. I hate ESPN showing everything. Here's the 0-2. Wish you had to go back to CBS, NBC. I remember CBS used to show some NLCS games and stuff like that. And NBC showed some World Series games back. I mean, it's swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's going to retire the side. So we'll go to the third, and it's still 1-0 the Yankees. Yeah. So I did some research. I told you I want to have an AI, like an AI person next to me. There's a way to do it, but it's way too more involved than I know what to do. I got to get a virtual camera, and I got to have a virtual camera. Then I got to have, I got to do some other shit. I wanted to have a virtual person just sitting next to me, an AI person, just like dropping in dimes after I'm not talking. They say mostly MLB Network, huh? So YouTube TV doesn't have the MLB Network anymore. Don't have it anymore. The top of the third inning, we go with 1-0 Yankees. Or NBC. The NBC used to show baseball games, over 20 years ago. CBS used to show World Series games, but this was like the 90s. Oh, the WNBA on Prime all season long. All right. All right, so 1-1-0 for Yankees, 0-0-0 for Toronto. Go to the top of the third inning. Still daytime up there north of the border. As Peraza batting a cool 149. Here's the pitch. That ball's popped out of play 1-1. This is awful, man. Awful line. 7-8-9 in this batting order is atrocious, man. You got two guys batting like in the 210s, and then you got Peraza batting 149. 7-8-9. It's just horrible managing. 1-1. How can you have three guys hitting back to back to back that can't hit the ball? But we were hoping they get a home run, Stupid shit. Here's a 1-1 to Peraza. There's a bow, 1-2. I think the ES broadcast is the worst. Yeah, Michael, I just like their box. I like their box score. That's the only reason why I watch it. And I never have it the sound on. The ball's fouled back. Phase 1 and 2. I just like their box score in the upper left-hand corner. The one thing I like about their broadcast. I do like the Mets also. I like the Mets broadcast. When the Yankees play the Mets, I watch the Mets broadcast. 2-2. But there's a lot of people. A lot of people say that the Yes broadcast is not good. So 2-2 coming to Peraza. And the pitch is strike. Wow, strike three looking. That pitch was high. Horrible call. One down. Horrible call. That was a ball. That was a ball. Horrible. That's why we need the automated balls and strikes. That thing worked so well in the All-Star game. I guess it worked too well. I guess it worked too well. Hey, Boone should be mad at that. That was a ball. Here's a 1-0. There's a grounder. The second. 2 down. So Grisham grounds out. 4-3, and there's 2 down in the inning. Gonna bring up Bellinger to plate. But that was a bad call, man. Will the Orioles have a good broadcast? We harp on Boone a lot, but in that instance, he was 100% correct. That was a horrible call. I don't get it, man. The automatic ball strikes worked so well in the All-Star game. Oh, let's not keep that. There was a few calls that got challenged, but other than that, the calls were right. Here's the 0-1. That's foul back 0-2. Yeah, that was several years ago when Boone said that. That's when LeMahieu was actually a hitting machine. Here's the 0-2. And Bellinger will ground it. The second again. And that's the third out. So we'll go to the bottom of the third. Clement, Straw, and Jimenez coming to plate for Toronto. But here Root barking. He wants to come outside, but he was barking at the damn birds earlier. Hold on. Where you at? Where you at? That's on bottom third we go. Yeah, Savages. And that's when the Yankees, I think that's the year they lost to the Astros. When the Astros were doing their cheating. Ooh, what's that? That's a George Herman Ruth baseball card. That's got to be worth a good penny. MLB's carding. It's one thing I want to go. I need to get back in. Not really get too heavy in, but some sports cards, whether it's football or baseball. Southern Bath and Kitchen. I never seen this commercial before. Highway 59 in Mandeville. It's actually a local commercial. Wow. Actually a local commercial. Oh, the umpire said my bad. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen it before. Here's a pitch to Clement. That ball's hit to shadow left center. And Grisham makes a catch, one down. That's the first time I've ever seen the umpire say, "My bad, I'm sorry." And Boone's like, "Okay." I never seen it before. I've never seen an umpire say, "I'm sorry, my bad, dude." You know? Wow. Okay. I got a little more respect now. Here's a pitch to Straw. That's a ball 1-0. I got a little more respect now, Mike. The umpire said, "I'm sorry. It's my bad. I missed it. I'm sorry." Okay. Here's a 1-0. That's a strike, 1-1. So Straw batting .242, a homer, and 16 ribbies in 83 games. The 1-1 is grounded, and Chisholm throws to first. Did they get him? Got him. Nice play by Chisholm, and there's 2 down. Yeah, he had no choice to say, "I messed up, man. I'm sorry." It happens. I mean, you're human, right? You're human. You're human. That's why I like the automated balls and strikes. It worked really, really well in the All-Star game. A lot of the calls were right. Of course, some had to be overturned, but Menez at the plate did a strike. But they got the call right. So 0-1 here to Menez batting .091. This guy that got walked the other day batting .095. That's 1-1. Or was it last night? I can't remember if it was last night or the night before. But Menez got walked. Like on 4 pitches. 4 pitches he's batting .095. And he gets walked on 4 pitches. Here's a 1-1. There's a strike, 1-2. So 1-2. And next year they just need to implement the automated balls and strikes. And here's a 1-2. And it's 2-2. Or just do it in the postseason. I mean, they did it for the All-Star game. Why can't they just start in the postseason? That way, there's no controversies if bad calls happen. 2-2 is gonna miss. 3-2. Well, Michael Jackson was kind of a weirdo. Allegedly. 3-2 pitch. There's a grounder to short. And Volpe tosses to first. And there's 1-2-3. Goes Toronto in the third. We'll go to the fourth. It's still 1-0 New York. Judge, Rice, and Chisholm do up. So. Up at the 4th inning we go, man. Where's Rue at? Rue! Come on, Rue. Man, all right. You have no idea how big of an Ozzy fan I was. Man. Hello, what's up, Aquavision? Yeah, but aren't you like 20-something? I mean, Ozzy was biting heads off of bats when you weren't even alive. 4 million in businesses turned to square. Yeah, a lot of places have square. All right, go to the top of the fourth inning. It's 1-0 the Yankees. Okay, your daddy taught you that. Okay. Yeah. See, my parents, their generation wasn't that music. You know, my mom grew up watching. My mom grew up listening to the Beatles. So Judge at the plate, he's 0 for 1, and the pitch is a ball 1-0. Red Sox suck, says Jared. Well, I get why you say that, but they're playing really well right now. Here comes a 1-0 to Judge. And that's the foul, 1-1. So 1-1 to Judge. You're in the top of the fourth. Bats going to be at 44 pitches after this one. So, had a 6-pitch first one. There's a foul, 1-2. Judge is due for a bomb. Yeah, he's been a while. It's been several games since he's hit a home run. He hasn't hit one yet this series. Did he hit one against Atlanta? Here's a 1-2. Swing to miss. 1 down. Well, ain't gonna happen that bad. 1 down. The Judge strikes out. That's gonna bring up Rice. He's 0 for 1. Grounded out back in this second inning. Here comes a pitch. With a swing and a miss, 0-1. Okay, he did hit one against Atlanta. Okay. I didn't know. And the 0-1 to Rice is gonna be fouled. 0-2. I mean, I don't understand why Ben Rice is batting cleanup, but I don't think they call that anymore. Batting for cleanup anymore, like they used to. I think the analytics has changed that. That's 1-2. It's high. Now, 3, 4, and 5 used to be your power hitters. Used to be. Here's a 1-2 to Rice. And it's a swing and a miss. 2 down. 2 down. That pitch was up. Late. I mean, you're not going to hit him. Rice isn't going to hit that. His bat speed's never going to get around on that. So Chisholm at the plate. I mean, you have to have some tremendous bat speed to catch that, hit that pitch. There's a strike to Chisholm on 1. Here comes the 0-1, the Jazz. Down low, 1-1. So Jazz struck out back in the second inning. Yeah, Batch is outside that one pitch to Dominguez has pitched well. 1-1 is foul. 1-2. He's made just one bad pitch to Dominguez, and that was it. All right, so 1-2 to Jazz. Bassett's going to be at 53 pitches after this one. I need some coffee, man, but it's hot. It's not that hot. That's 2-2. He's going to strike out the side. 2-2 to count to Chisholm. And the 2-2 is upstairs, 3-2. I need to get me an AI, helper. And when I leave the chat, then the AI can take over. 3-2 pitch is strike three looking. You're right. You're right. They're going to take it. They're going to strike out the side. So we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. We got Snyder, Springer, and Guerrero. I hate the AI videos on YouTube. They got all these videos on YouTube about sharks. People petting sharks. You seen these shit? People are petting sharks and they swimming with sharks, and it's all AI. And you got people who actually believe it. I'm like, man, it's not real, man. It's not real. Ready. Yeah. So, but yeah, petting alligators. Yeah, we got Schneider up at the plate. They had one today, man. It was you can tell you can. I mean, it was really really fake. It was horrible. Here's a 1-0, and that's down low 2-0. There's some I'll give them credit. There's some AI videos that look really really good, but it's fake because you're not going to be petting a shark. But I'll give him credit, man. It looks really good. 2-0. That's popped up. But one that I saw one day, man, it was horrible. And there's one down. His wife makes a catch. I mean, it was horrible. I was like, why even put it on? Why even put it up on the on YouTube if it's that horribly done? Where it really looked fake. I mean, super duper fake. I'm like, that's awful, man. I wouldn't put it up. So Springer at the plate, the Yankee killer. There's a ball 1-0. So 1-0 count. To George Springer. Gotta put my coffee on. But I don't have time to make it because the half innings are so fast. Here's a base hit to center field. So Springer will get on with a 1-out single to center. This guy just hits the Yankees well, man. You saw one. People are getting crazy with this AI shit, man. So Guerrero's at the plate. And the pitch is a strike going 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's 1-1. What's up, Steve G? You hate Springer. Yeah, he's hit Yankees well ever since he's been with Houston. So 1-1 account here to Vladimir. And the 1-1 has fouled right back. 1-2. I think they showed his parents last night, or his dad. I've been asking, like, does Vladimir Sr. come to go to the games? Because I don't know if Yes doesn't show him, or maybe Toronto's broadcast shows him. But I think they showed his dad last night. Here's a 1-2. That's 2-2. Need a double play. Yeah. Yeah, because they have some good hitters coming up in the lineup for Toronto. I ain't stopped there. By the way, his car is behind the plate tonight. Yeah, no. So who's behind the plate? It's got to be his car, right? Barrage is at third. The Yankees have to do something at third base, Jared. They gotta improve that position. 2-2, and that's fouled back out of play. I mean, they're not going anywhere with their third base production the way it is. So 2-2 coming. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled off his foot. Base 2-2. Oh, Freed lost his pitch comm. Fell off his belt buckle. His car. Yeah, you need a third. Yankees need a third baseman badly. That can actually, hit. I mean, somebody batting, in the 190s isn't going to cut it. Here's a 2-2. And that's going to be a base hit. Down the line and left. So Sprinter going to hand around second, go to third, and he's coming home. And now he's coming home, running hard, and he is safe. We're tied at 1. As Vladimir Guerrero doubles him home. 1-1. The pitch comm. Yeah, the pitch pager. Lost his little pitch comm thing. It's on his belt buckle. Yeah, the pitch pager. Y'all young kids, man. I used to have a beeper. Hey man, just beat me. We got Bichette up. Here's a pitch. It's a strike going 1. Just beat me. Then you had to go find a payphone and call somebody back. The cell phones kind of put pagers out of the business. Here's the 0-1. That's 1-1. Yeah, once I got a cell phone, like really no reason to have a beeper. I wish I'd have kept my old beepers. Here's a 1-1. Here's a grounder to third. And toss to first. 2 down. 2 down. Gonna bring up Kirk to the plate. Alejandro Kirk coming to the plate. Little Cartman, as we like to call him. He's short. He's stocky. Looked like Cartman. Here's a pitch. That's 1-0. But he is a good hitter, so. Alejandro Kirk is I mean, I'm not gonna talk too bad about a guy that's batting above 300 in today's game where it's a rarity. Here's a 1-0. There's a strike 1-1. But that wasn't okay. If I say that was a strike, let's say had to be a strike. Get ready to say, man, the umpire called that a ball. There's no way he called that a ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's low. 2-1. So, we got a show tonight. What time? Yeah, it's probably gonna be coming on when I stream though. Maybe it'll be on after the. So 2-1 coming to. I need to get me some headphones. I have headphones, but it's the old plug-in for the iPhone. I have the new one with the what they call UCB, whatever that's called. 3-in-1. I got the new. I don't have the old plug-in for the iPhone. So 3-1 here to Kirk. Reed, the ex-Brave on the mound. Here's 3-1. That's ball 4. So 2 on and 2 out is Kirk. Gets on with a walk. Yeah. You keep it tied. It's going to bring a Barger to play. They said that they just said this a 20 pitch, and his little pitch comp keeps falling off his belt. I thought they put it in their hat. Now it don't work. Okay, never mind. It's working. I thought they were saying it wasn't working now. Blue Jays are the best team in the AL East. That's right now they are. Their record since the end of June proves that. So Addison Barger is 0 for 1. Maybe that's what I should have done earlier was Blue Jays games. Here's a pitch. There's a ground ball to third. Got to hurry though. Nice play. Toss to first. Not going to get him. He's safe at first. Infield single. They're loaded. Infield single. Now Clement comes to the plate. Yeah, somebody said the Tigers got swept by Pittsburgh. The Pirates. Are you able to watch this game, Jared, on Prime? I know you might have answered it. Is Cara is Cara? Or Peraza? No, it's Peraza at third. He kind of bobbled it third a little bit. So Clement at the plate. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike on 1. And he kind of bobbled it a little bit, which allowed the runner to get there safely. Wasn't an error, but here's the 0-1. That ball's gonna be a base hit, center field. So 1 run will score. Throw comes in and gets cut off by Rice. It's 2-1 Toronto. Man. 2-1 Toronto here in the 4th. So Straw comes to play. See, it's something the Yankees can't do. They can't string together, like 3 hits in a row. And a walk in there, in between. It's something the Yankees lineup just doesn't allow them to do because they have so many guys that can't hit, like Volpe, Escara, Peraza. Their lineup just doesn't allow them to do that. Do this, I should say. So getting singles is beneficial. Analytical nerds. Yeah. Now, stringing together 3-4 hits in a row will score a run. It's just saying. So bases are still loaded for Straw. 2 down. The pitch is a ground ball off of Freed. And throw to first. Did he get him? Yes. This is a nice play by the third baseman. Peraza throws him out. That's going to end the inning. But Toronto, they take the lead 2-1. As we're going to go to the 5th inning. That was a good play by the third baseman. Yankees always gets runs. What are you talking about? They don't. If they don't hit home runs, they don't get runs. Coffee. All right. So we're going to go to the top of the inning. Top of the 5th inning. It's 2-1 Toronto now. So Dominguez up first. Dominguez hit a homer his last time up. Here comes a pitch. Give me a ball. 1-0. That was a good play by the third baseman. It saved another run because it went off of Freed. Here's a 1-0. It's a strike. 1-1. So I guess it was a 1-5-3 putout, technically. So 1-1 here to Dominguez. I like Dominguez. There's a pitch. And that's 2-1. Dominguez batting .282 against righties, .193 against lefties on the season. And Bassett is a righty. Dominguez, doesn't Dominguez switch hit? Here's the 2-1. That's fouled, 2-2. Doesn't Dominguez switch hit? So 2-2 coming. Here comes the 2-2. That's fouled. Talking about Dominguez can't field. So Baxter's at 60. It'll be at 61 pitches coming up. Here comes the 2-2. That's swing and a miss. 1 down. So 1 down here in the 5th. So Dominguez strikes out. Now we're getting to the bottom of the lineup, which is atrocious. You got Volpe, who got hit by a pitch last time up. Here comes the pitch. That's 1-0. Rays are choking against the White Sox. Man, the White Sox are garbage. They're like the Rockies of the American League. Weren't the White Sox really bad last year? Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. Weren't they just horrible last year as well? White Sox. Man, growing up White Sox used to have good teams, man, with Frank Thomas. Man. 2-0. That's a strike, 2-1. Like the 90s, White Sox had a really good team. The Big Hurt. Here's the 2-1. That's a strike, 2-2. The Big Hurt. Yeah, man, the Big Hurt, man. He was really good. If somebody else played on that team, I have to look it up. Here's a 2-2. And Volpe swings it to left field, going back, and that is gone. Home run. As Volpe goes yard. We're tied at 2. Look at Volpe go yard. Look at Volpe. Let's see here. See, when did they... So 93, they went to the ALCS and lost. Oh, they were the West champions. All right, we got to have C.S. Carr do up. First pitch is a strike. 0-1. Yeah, raise his trade value. Here's the 0-1. That ball's hit to left. Going back and making the catch. 2 down. 2 down. Nobody's going to trade. They're not trading Volpe, man. Boone likes him too much. I mean, Volpe's in there every damn day, man. Rain or shine. Robin Ventura. That's the other guy I was thinking of. Robin Ventura played for the White Sox. Here's the pitch to Peraza. There's a ground ball right side. That should be third out, and it is. So the Yankees get a run on Volpe's home run. Looks like he's drinking milk on this. Is he drinking powdered milk on the sideline? What is that? That is Power Shake. So we'll go to the bottom of the 5th, and it's 2-2. That's it. I couldn't think of the other guy's name. It was bothering me. Robin Ventura. Yeah, that's it. Robin Ventura. He was a good player. It did look like milk, didn't it? Looked like milk in that the milk that comes in that paper thing. Maybe it was milk. Maybe it was milk. Does a body good, right? Does a body good. At least Volpe has some pop in his bat, like Bad Dog said on a video, was it last week? You know, at least Volpe can go yard from time to time, but he just can't. He can't really get a hits consistently enough. But they got a red pill now. They're advertising a red pill. They got the blue pill. They got the red pill. These pills, man. Pills. It's raining. I'm picking your food up. I'm gonna rate this raining. It's not gonna get all wet. Look at that. So top of the bottom of the fifth. Bottom of the fifth. We're gonna have Jimenez up first for Toronto. He's batting .087. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Jeez. Here comes the 0-1. That's high, 101. 101. This guy's batting .087. 087. Here's a 1-1. Here's a strike. 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 here to Jimenez. Here comes the rain. The 1-2 is 2 and 2. I mean, don't walk a guy batting .090, .087, man. How you know? I just bothers me, man. A lot of things bother me, but here comes the 2-2, and it's gonna be a ground to the third. So the first, 1 down. So 1 down here in the bottom of the fifth. Gonna bring up the top of the order and Schneider do up. Here. So Schneider at the plate here for Toronto. Here comes the pitch. It's a ball, 1-0. Trade Volpe for Soto. Yeah. I'm sure Mets will do that. Yeah, I'm sure the Mets. I'm sure the Metropolitans will do that. Here's a 1-0. That's 2-0. They got Rob Schneider at the plate. I mean, wasn't he in Deuce Bigelow? Yeah. The 2-0 pitch is 3-0. Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna watch tomorrow? I mean, on Friday. Happy Gilmore Ghosts. I know Eagle fan will watch Happy Gilmore too. So 3-0 coming to the plate. The Schneider. And the pitch is ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk. Man, 4-pitch pretty walk, man. Hit a Mayo Jigaloo. So George Springer, 1 for 2 with a single back in the fourth and scored a run. And the pitch is a swing and a miss, 0-1. Is the sky blue? Is the Pope Catholic? Well, the sky's not blue here right now, but in theory the sky is blue. But it's not blue right now. It's kind of gray and rainy. But here's the 0-1. That's about 0-2. But have you gone to Subway and got the cups? You get them for $1 extra. You get them if you order on the Subway app. I got one. I have the Shooter McGavin cup. That's gonna be popped up on a play. Yep, 8-2. Now you gotta go to Subway and get the Happy Gilmore 2 cups. That's not me peeing. That's just a rain. Yeah, look at me peeing. Yeah, it's pretty dark to the east. I don't know if that's coming this way or I don't know. So Springer batting .424 against the Yankees this season in 10 games. 4 homers and 12 RBIs. OPS is like almost 1.4. Here's the 0-2. And it's be hit out of play. remains 0-2. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch it after the football game on Friday night. Wait, is she on right now? That's why I gotta get a headphone. 0-2 pitch is gonna miss. Be 1-2. That's why I gotta get me a headphone or something. It started at 8 your time. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Now it's really coming down. Rain's really coming down now. I might have to get my headphones from inside. Well, no, it's gonna fuck up with my my what you call it? My mic. No, you do that. 2-2 is gonna be foul. 3-2. Yeah. 3-2 or 2-2? They're showing 2-2. Getting windy. Hopefully no power don't go out. So 2-2 coming to Sprinter. And that's gonna be now it's 3-2. Now it's 3-2. I ain't missing much. Man, corn, man. Pine trees are pine treeing. I tell you, what did I tell you the other day? Last week I was doing a game, and a pine tree fell on neighbor's fence. I heard it snap. I'm like, holy shit! And I hope it wasn't like one of our pine trees, and it fell like a neighbor's fence back there. So Snyder gets thrown out at. I totally missed the out at second. I was like talking to y'all, and looking at the trees. I totally missed Snyder getting thrown out at second base, trying to steal second. Are they reviewing this? Oh, he might be safe. He might be safe. Yeah, we're getting the tropical moisture. We need it, though, because we've had a heat dome over us the last, week. It's been brutally freaking hot. So we need this rain to cool it goddamn. It's been 115-degree heat index. So Schneider is out at second, under review. The rain kind of confused me. I wasn't watching the game. Yeah, last night around 9:30, 10 o'clock, it was still 85 degrees outside. So the challenge to play at second to see if Snyder's out or not. The call was out. Toronto's challenging this. And it's still looking at this. I mean, last night when I left the stream last night, man, it was 85 degrees outside. It past 9 o'clock at night. And they overturned it. They say he's safe. So it was overturned. The runner goes to second. So runner at second, 3-2 to Springer. And the pitch is ball 4. Man, Freed has lost it here in the 5th, man. Freed has lost it here in the 5th. We got 2 on and 1 out. And Vladimir Guerrero coming up. I think they already had one this inning. I think they already had one this inning, so if they go out again, they got to take them out. So we got Vladimir up. 1 out in the inning. There comes the pitch. There's a strike going 1. Look at the range, man. All right, the 0-1 to count. Here to Guerrero. And the 0-1 is the ball gets away, and the runners are going to move up to second and third. The ball's going to get away from the catcher, and we got second and third, 1 out. This inning's unraveling. Let's see. Not a really good job there by the catcher. They called it a wild pitch, but here's the 1-1. And a slow roller to the third. Freed comes home, and he is safe at the plate. The ball gets away, and 2 runs are going to score. Wow, that couldn't have gone any worse for the Yankees there. 4-2. That couldn't have gone any worse for the Yankees right there. That couldn't have gone any worse. Toronto's good. Toronto's the best team in the American League East. My God, man, that couldn't have gone any worse for the Yankees. That play right there couldn't have gone any worse. Yeah, I know. I don't know if that's on the catcher or. Then we got Bichette. A fielder's choice and an E1, they called it. Let's see again. Why are they showing Freed? Show the throw. Come on, yes. Why you suck so much? They're showing Freed. Like, show the throw at the plate. Here's the 1-0. And found out play. Look, yes sucks, man. They showed the replay again, but they're showing Freed. Like, I don't want to see Freed. I want to see the throw at the plate. Yeah. They called it the fielder's choice in the E1, so apparently it was a bad throw. But I didn't see the replay because anyway. Here's a 1-1 to Bichette. And that's a strike. 1-2. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is a good camera angle. Yes. Yeah, it's a bad throw. Here's a 1-2. And that could be a line out. 2 down. And the throw gets away to first. And Guerrero goes to second. Oh, God. They get a line out, and then the throw gets away from first base. And he goes to second anyway. Oh, my God. What is this shit? What am I watching here? Am I watching Bad News Bears? This is Bad News Bears. This is Bad News Bears. All right, we got Cartman up. We got an E4 on the play there. The official scoring decision was the E4. Well, I guess on the throw. All right, 1-0 here to Cartman. Here's a pitch. That's a ground to the third. Let's see if they get it out. Toss to first. Hey, we got an out. The side is retired. So we'll go to the 6th. It's 4-2 Toronto. Yeah, it was a great catch by Chisholm for the line out. Then the throw was bad. And nice weather. It's like raining. It's nice. It's nice because at least it's not 95 degrees outside. Last night at 10 o'clock, it was 85 degrees, and the heat index was like like 95. This was after the sun went down. The Yankees. Yeah, playing hard. It's nice though. At least it's not hot. Hey, we got that Gulf moisture that. There's a tropical wave coming across the Gulf, coming across Florida into the Gulf of America. Yeah, Gulf of America. Yeah. The boys in the Sandlot could beat the Yankees. Yeah, they could. Hope that rain's moving south to the South Shore. I don't know. Man. Yeah, it's like the third time it's rained here today. It's rained 3 times here, and it's all been a pretty decent shower. We got Cowboy Night, July 30. I didn't know there were Cowboys in New York City, but apparently they are. So the Yankees are having a Cowboy Night, Cowboy Hat Night. But I want that goddamn George Costanza bobblehead. I want that goddamn thing. So top of the 6th we go. 4-2 Toronto. 10 errors in 10 games against the Blue Jays this season. Yankees have made 10 errors in 10 games against Toronto this year. That's just awful fielding. 10 errors in 10 games? I mean, what? What? God, man. I think Toronto puts too much pressure on the Yankees' defense, and the Yankees' defense isn't good. So, man, it is. Look at this. Damn. All right, so Grisham at the plate. He's over 2. Hopefully the power stays on. I shouldn't have said anything. Should have kept my mouth shut. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 in the lineup. Grisham, Bellinger, and no, I'm sorry. It's Grisham, Judge, and Bellinger, I believe. Here's the pitch. That ball's fouled. 0-1. 0-1 hit. It's coming down now. But you bet on Bellinger to hit a homer? That's 1-1 in Grisham. Man, what's going on? Am I subscribed to TK? Take a look. Here comes a 1-1. And it's going to be ground to the first. We'll get by Guerrero. That's going to be a base hit. And Chisholm goes to second. So Guerrero couldn't make the play at first. Chisholm goes to second. And it is Bellinger. It is Bellinger next. I was right the first time. It's Grisham, Bellinger, and Judge. I was right the first time. Let's see here. So Bellinger at the plate. He swings at it. That's hit to right field, but it's going to be caught. 1 down. But Grisham will go to third on the sac fly. Damn. Link that can't find it. Am I subscribed to TK? So Judge up. Are they going to walk him here or not? I'd walk him to face Rice. Wow, they're going to pitch the Judge? I'd walk him to face Rice. There's no way I'd pitch the Judge. There's no way I'd pitch the Judge here. They're going to pitch to him. Picking the pitch. Take a strike on one. Hey, Link. Oh, here it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. All right, so 0-1 to Judge. He's 0 for 2. I found it. Had to go with my notifications. With the 0-1. Judge swings at it. Pitch to center field. Going back, and that is that a homer? Is it going? It is. Home run. 4-4. I told you, why are they pitching the Judge? What a dumb decision. I'd have pitched to Rice. Game is tied. Judge goes yard. 4-4 now. Man, it's under review. Hey, let's see here. Where's they're reviewing it? Is it the home or not? Wow. Oh, could be fan interference. They reached over. So it's a home run. Pick up the pitch to right. It's a strike on. It's a home run. I got it. It's a home run. It's a home run. Here's the 0-1. There's a foul on 2. I got it. The 0-2 to count here to right. And the pitch. Inside 1-2. So here's a 1-2. Swing and miss. 2 down. Colby's talking shit about me because I'm an Astros fan and beating trash cans. I feel like that kid at the plate. So 1-1 account to Chisholm. Here's a 1-1 and 2-1. So 2-1 account. Here for the 2-1 to Chisholm. And it's going to be a ground ball right side. That should be an easy play for Guerrero, what it is. Beat it to the bag for the third out, but the Yankees tied up. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. It's 4-4 on Judge's 2-run home run. Well, I don't know why they pitched to him. Bade knows that's why they pitched to him. Bade knows that's why they pitched to him at all. Man. Rain started to slack up a little bit. Yeah. Rain is slacking up, man. For a minute, I thought my stream ended. Yeah, Judge is a good player, man. I don't know why they pitched to him. I have no idea why they pitched to him and why they should have pitched to to Rice. Should have pitched to Rice. All right, so bottom of the sixth inning we go. All right, so Judge has 37 homers, tied with Ohtani for second in the majors, and Cal O'Reilly still leading with 39. Damn, that was close. All right, so 0-2 to count here to Barger. Oh, we got Loiza get warm in the bullpen. Why are they going to trot this dude out to blow a lead or blow the tie? Here's the 0-2. Swing and miss. One down. So one down. We got Clement coming up. Here's a pitch to Clement. Here's going to be a ball, 1-0. So Ernie Clement had an RBI single back in the fourth inning. And the 1-0 is 2-0. 2-0 now. Here to Clement. And the 2-0. There's a strike, 2-1. Here's a 2-1. 2-1 pitch is foul. 2-2. So 2-2 to count. Here to Clement. And a 2-2. And it's going to be 3-2. Here comes a 3-2. And as we popped up right field, coming over is Bellinger. He can't see the ball, and it goes over his head. Oh my God! And Clement's gonna go to third. As Bellinger didn't see the ball. You gotta be kidding me. Bellinger lost the ball in the lights. That's gonna be a triple. It's gonna be a friggin' triple. Oh my God, what's going on, man? Wow. Man, so Clement gets a triple out of that, man. What the hell, man? So Straw at the plate. Here's the pitch. And there's a ball 1-0. Here's a 1-0 coming to Straw. Here's a 1-0. And that's going to be popped up and be out of play. Yep, 1-1. Man, that was wild, man. Here's a 1-1 coming to Straw. And the 1-1 is 2-1. Yeah, I mean, he's a professional, man. I mean, the roof is open, so I don't get that. Here's the 2-1. And a swing and a miss, 2-2. The roof is open. It's not like you got lost in the lights. The roof is open. Here comes the 2-2. The Straw. That's going to be 3-2. Be 3-2. Oh, we got the, wait a minute. So it counts now 3-2, 1 out. Here in the 6th, bottom of the 6th. Freed will come set. Here's 102 pitches coming up. 3-2 is hit to left field for a Fair ball. It's a fair ball, base hit. It's going to score a run. It's now 5-4 Toronto on a double. Man. Aaron Boone's brother, Brett Boone. I remember him. I'm watching on MLB app. But that's gonna be it for Freed. Freed's done. His defense didn't help him tonight. There was some errors that didn't help him. Yeah, I'm watching on the MLB app, which is the Prime broadcast. I'm kind of surprised I'm ahead, but it's not totally Free's fault tonight. He's had some bad defense. I mean, Bellinger should have caught that ball. That run never should have scored. Man. That light was close. That was close. All right. Man, it's still lightning like crazy out here. It's still dark, man. So a new pitcher coming in for New York. I think it's Loizaga. Yeah. So runner at second base. Swing and a miss to Lukes. He's going to pinch hit here. 0-1. So Loizaga has an ERA of 9.35 the last 9 games. An ERA over 5 total for the year, which is pathetic for a reliever. Here's the 0-1. There's a foul. 0-2. Man, where's our friend Mark Leiter? Max Fried has an ERA of 6.52 his last 4 starts. Jeez, that's not good. Here's the 0-2. That ball's lifted to right field. Bellinger, see if he makes this catch, and does. 2 down. Runner goes to third on the tag. Runner goes to third on the tag. There's a third on the tag. 2 down. All right, so now we're going to have Wagner going to pinch hit. So Will Wagner going to pinch hit. Running 247 on the season. Best from the left side. And the pitch. He's a ball, 1-0. Yeah, Bellinger can't blow his nose. What's Colby yelling about on the TK show? He says I'm an Astros fan. Haven't done Astros shit in like years. Here's a ground ball to first, and Rice can't make the play. That's gonna be another error. Gonna score a run. God, man. Another error that's going to score a run. I don't know what the defense is with the Yankees today, but it's bad news Bears. It's bad news Bears. Yeah, Colby thinks I'm an Astros fan. It's because I did Astros videos like 5 years ago, whatever the hell it was. Springer pops it up to center field, drifting over. Is Grisham makes the catch for the third out, but Toronto takes the lead again, 6-4, going to the seventh. Dominguez, Volpe, and his car coming up. Yeah, bad thing. Yeah, if it wasn't for the rain, man, that's like Bellinger can't field the ball in the outfield. Rice stinks at the grounder. Man. Yeah, I need to get that ground ball, Rice. That would have, it's got an orange glow to the sky because of it's actually kind of pretty. Man, so man, it's still lightning off the distance. Man.
Yeah, so like these, like it's really great. I know, right? Like it's just, it's
Oh. All right, so we're in the top of the seventh inning. It's now 6-4 Toronto. Yeah, he's inside. Here's a pitch to Dominguez. That's 0-1. It's lighting behind me too. Now he's inside. So 1-0 coming to Dominguez. Here's a pitch. And it's popped up along the infield, and Guerrero calls everybody off. One down. I want to say yeah. I think Camaro will do well in fantasy. I don't know about our receivers, but I think Camaro will. Here's a pitch to Volpe. And a strike on one. Here comes the 0-1 to Volpe. He's 1 for 1. Here's the 0-1. And it's going to be a ball 1-1. I don't know. I don't know, Eagle thing. Here's the 1-1. There's a strike 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 to count here to Volpe in the top of the 7th. Here's a 1-2. And that's going to be strike 3 looking. 2 down. 2 down. Yeah, Kamara's in his twilight of his career. I agree. And plus, well, I think we're going to have a better play caller than we've had the last several seasons. Although I thought Kubiak did a better job than Carmichael, but yeah, Boone didn't like that call either. Oh, he just got tossed. Oh, Boone just got tossed. Boone's gone. Yeah, because he didn't actually make an error. They call that hits. I know it's kind of weird. I know that's weird, but yeah, they don't give him an error on that kind of play. But it is an error because he didn't feel the damn ball. So Boone, is he coming back for more? Is Boone coming back? Is he coming back for more? Yeah, why not? Get your money's worth, Boone. Boone needs a shave. Yeah. Yeah, why not? Let's go. Time to go, Boone. We gotta play on, man. Quit wearing the damn pullovers, man. Wear a jersey, Boone. Hit the showers. Hey, early showers for Aaron Boone. Yeah, so wait, did the pitching coach go too? I think the pitching coach got tossed too. I think. Remember when Bobby Valentine for the Mets came back in disguise in the dugout? That was hilarious. So we got Escara at the plate. There's a strike, 0-1. Remember that? Remember when Bobby Valentine came back? He came back in the dugout wearing a disguise. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be a grounder to Guerrero. Toss the pitcher covering. And that's out number 3. So the Yankees, go in order. We'll go bottom 7 is 6-4 Toronto. Yeah, I thought it looked like both got tossed. Yeah. Yeah, Vladimir's showing you how to field your position at first. You're right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. The Yankees running out of outs. Yankees running out of outs here. So 4-3-3 for New York. 6-6-1 for Toronto. Yankees only have 3 hits. And 2 of those were home runs. one by Judge and one by Dominguez. So the Yankees only have one other hit in this game that wasn't a home run. So Scott Efros going to come in and pitch. That's crazy. They have you take the 2 home runs away, they have 1 hit. They got 1 hit, and you wonder why they're losing. So Vladimir up for Toronto to pitch is a ball 1-0. I feel like Harry Doyle because we got 1 run on 1 hit. That's all we got. 1 hit, 1 goddamn hit. 1-0 is going to be a base hit to left field. See, Toronto gets base. Oh, and Dominguez can't field it cleanly, and he's going to go to second. Oh my God, what the hell's going on here? Did they not eat their Wheaties this morning? Did they not eat their Wheaties this morning? I mean, I haven't seen this. I haven't seen this bad feeling since I played Little League. You know, when I was in Little League, I haven't seen this kind of feeling since then. I mean, look, Vladimir is just going to slowly go to first because he thinks it's going to be a single. And he didn't think Dominguez was going to make an error. That's going to be an E7, yeah. So Bichette at the plate. That's 4 errors. That's 4 errors tonight. 4 in 1 game. I don't think we had that. I don't think my Little League team had that many errors in a game. Bichette swings at it, hits it well. Let's go in the back left field. That is gone. Home run. 8-4 Toronto. But Loizaga sucks, dude. Why is he even out there? I'm sorry, it's Efros. Well, he sucks too. Efros sucks too. Never mind. That wasn't Loizaga, but it's Efros. Same thing. he ain't any better. Man, say so. Man, it's still lightning like crazy, man. Man, this was a. You wanted to come out here, Rue, and it's lightning out here, you crazy dog. All right, so we got Cartman up. Cartman up. Here comes the pitch from Efros. That's gonna be foul back on 1. Man, look at the lightning about here. You can see behind me. It's been lightning for the past hour, non-stop. Here comes the 0-1. That ball is going to be another base hit, and it goes over Dominguez's head, and it's going to be another double. Oh my God! What the frick, man? Pete took the over in this game. Yeah, well, that's a good idea to take the over in this game. Oh my God, dude, the Yankees haven't fielded this game. This has been awful, man. So it's 8-4. We got Barger coming to play. He's 1 for 3. We got a mount. I don't know who this guy is. That's came out because it's not the pitching coach. It's not Boone. So I have no idea who this guy is. I keep out the dugout. We're gonna have who's warming the bullpen? Oh, Brubaker. Oh, another guy. Another solid arm out of the bullpen. Brubaker. So Barger's up. So Efros will come set. Going to pitch. And that's going to be popped up center field. Wow, we might actually have an out here as Grisham makes the catch. And Grisham gets it back in the infield quickly. 1 down. Yeah, Grisham is Grisham's good in the center field. Secret Service is managing the game. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so, because so one out, and Ernie Clement coming to the plate. And the pitch is a ground to third, toss to first, 2 down. 2 down. So 2 down. Now we're going to have Straw coming to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. That ball's grounded to short. Volpe tosses to first. And there's out number 3. So we'll go to the 8th inning. It's 8-4. 8-4. Blue Jays. Horrible, man. Horrible fielding. Horrible fielding. Man. Yeah, interesting to see what they do with Honey Badger. Interesting to see what they do with him. He's not going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. I don't think he's going to get in the first time. But yeah, right. It wasn't a clean play. Throw it at first. Yeah, I don't think Honey Badger is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Just don't think he is, but. But it'll be interesting to see what they do. And he does have a ring. That helps. Come here, Rue. Rue. Leave the cat alone. Leave the cat alone. It wants nothing to do with you. Yeah, the Yankees' defense tonight has been atrocious. And that's probably putting it mildly there. I mean, it's probably atrocious is probably not the right word to describe it. I think it's worse than atrocious. if there is such a way, they have 12 errors in 10 games this season against Toronto. 4 tonight. If Jimmy Graham never would have left and stayed with Drew Brees his whole career, he probably would have been a Hall of Famer. I'm gonna have we got a pinch hitter. At Vivas, and it's a ball 1-0. It is. So Vivas gonna pinch hit. Now put your food up because it's raining. I'm not letting your food get wet. You're not hungry. Go eat a lizard. That's 2-0. Yeah, if Jimmy never left, Drew Brees, he would have been a Hall of Famer. I think easily been a Hall of Famer. Yeah, remember that back then when he wanted to be paid like a wide receiver, but he's a tight end. The 2-0 is a grounder and nice play by the second baseman. Toss to first, 1 down. Man, they make it easy in the infield. You can tell why they're in first place. And the Yankees are not. So 1 down, and we're gonna have a pitching change. Pitching change coming. Be right back. We'll put this in the sink. Come on, Rue. Come on, Rue. Come on, Ryan. It's been raining past an hour. Instantly. You're not getting your food right now. It's raining. Your food ain't gonna get wet. Cat. I told you that. I told you that. Name that Yankee. Played in the early '80s. Played for the Expos twice. Dale Murray. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I remember. Oh yeah, I remember Dale Murray. Yeah. Not. Some of these players are like obscure players. I'm like, who? I'm like, who? All right. Oh, okay. You put it on Discord. All right. So we got Grisham up. Here's a pitch, and it almost hit him. 1-out. Almost hit him. So I just go. What? Brewheel? Brewheel? How you pronounce his name? ERA 2.84. That's 2-0. 2-0 to count. So 2-0 coming to the plate. The Grisham. That ball's going to be a base hit right field. So Grisham's going to get on with a 1-out single. It's going to bring up Bellinger to plate. Here, come on, yeah, sorry, UGA. Bellinger up. Is Cody. Your boy Cody, not Colby. Your boy Cody Bellinger, not Colby. So Bellinger's 0 for 3. And he's at the plate. That's the second hit that wasn't a home run tonight for New York. You take out the 2 homers, from one by Dominguez, one by Judge, they'd have 2 hits. That's pathetic. That's why they're losing 8-4. The Toronto's, they haven't. I mean, they've hit. It's all they got is base hits tonight. That's 2-0. That's why Toronto's up in this game, and why they are going to be up by 4 games in about 5 outs. Here's the 2-0, and Bellinger will get a base hit. This to right field. We're going to have 2 on and 1 out. And Judge coming to the plate. So I thought they made a mistake last time pitching to Judge. I thought they should have walked him and faced Ben Rice. They didn't. He had a homer. Now they have to pitch to him. They have to pitch to him now because there's first and second 1 out. You can't load the bases up. So Rodriguez is warming up in the bullpen, and now we got a mound visit. Mound visit here for Toronto. The Judge had a 2-run home run last time up that tied the game momentarily, but Toronto has come back and scored 4 unanswered, nearly 8-4. As we're in the top of the 8th inning. Judge at the plate. A homer doesn't tie the game, but it'll make it 8-7 if Judge can put one into the bleachers fair. But they got to pitch to him. If they made a mistake last time, they should have walked him last time. Here's a pitch. There's a strike on 1, and I hate the intentional walks. But I thought the situation last time arose where they should have, So let's face Ben Rice. 0-1 the Judge coming. And the pitch is off the plate, 1-1. 1-1 the Judge. And here comes a 1-1. And it's going to be fouled. 1-2. So Ben Rice on deck. He's 0 for 3. It's like, why is Ben Rice batting cleanup? That just makes no sense, man. I mean, I don't understand his lineups. But Ben Rice batting cleanup. Here's the 1-2. And it's going to be a ground ball to short. They'll go to second, to first, and double play. 6, 4, 3, half inning over. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. And it's 8-4 Toronto. Wait, yeah, that's 3 outs. Are they saying he's safe at first? Okay, Yankees are challenging the game. Yankees are challenging at first. Ooh. He might be safe at first. He might be safe at first. Let's look at the replay again. Nice stretch by Guerrero. And that's what you're supposed to do as a first baseman, is stretch like that. And get close to the ball as you can. That's a bang-bang play, man. That's a bang-bang play. That's a bang-bang play. Right now, there's 3 outs. Right now, there's 3 outs. We'll see what it says here. The play is under review. If it gets overturned, there's going to be 2 outs, 1 at first. And bring up Rice to play. Still looking at this play at first. But Guerrero had a nice stretch at first. I don't think Ben Rice would have done that. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. So we got the morning, man. Still under review. I mean, they either got to make a decision or move on. I mean, they got to move on. It's either call him out and move on, or I mean, I think he's safe by an eyelash. So it's a double play. They're going to say he's out at first. Pat, what do I know? So, happening over with. Yeah, what do I know? So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's 8-4 Toronto. Yeah, what do I know? So I thought he looked safe to me by an eyelash, but what the hell I know? So we can go to the bottom of the 8th. Yankees down to their final 3 outs. And they're going to be down by 4 games again. Come on, Rube. Rube. Where are you? I'm not getting you right now, Marie. You're not hungry. I thought he was safe. I thought he was safe by like an eyelash. But I guess they took so long to review it. But I thought he was safe by an eyelash. But what do I know? What do I God, now I know nothing. I know nothing. Yankees off tomorrow, and they got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They play Philadelphia. So Vivas can come play third base. There's Brubaker on the mound. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike going 1. Hey, where is this damn dog? I don't even hear him up there. I don't know what's on. 0-1 to Vivas. Let's see. Going to be down low, 1-1. So Luke's at the plate. Vivas. What I said? Why am I saying Vivas? Here's a 1-1. That's 2-1. Why am I saying Vivas so much? He's in the field. Luke's 0 for 1. Here's a pitch. That's 3-1. Yeah, this game was horrible. And the 3-1 is ball 4. So lead off walk here in the 8th. Lead off walk here in the 8th. Yankees could be down 4 games after this one. So Wagner up. Has popped up. Third base side out of play. 0-1. That's 0-1 coming to Wagner. And the pitch is up high, 1-1. Yeah, you think Boone be fired soon? Probably not. They're probably blaming it on the pitching injuries. If they were going to fire him, they should have done it like 2 years ago. Here's a ground ball. This could be 2. Volpe tips on the bag at second, goes to first. 2 down. 2 down. Oh yeah, that ALCS in 2004. That was they had that series won. They had Rivera pitching both those games in 4 and 5. Springer grunts at the third, and it goes off to Volpe. Now Volpe throws and they say hot shot at third. Vivas couldn't come up with it. Man. Let's see what they call that. They got to call that a hit. They got to call that a hit. Yeah, they did win a World Series in 09, man, but that it kind of changed the way the Red Sox thought about the Yankees. Now the Red Sox ain't scared of them. So Guerrero at the plate. I remember that game 3, Yankees scored 15 runs or some shit like that. It looked like they were just going to sweep Boston. Here comes a pitch to Guerrero. It's a strike on 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, good toss to first. And Springer safe it back at first. Are the Yankees challenging this play at first to see if Springer was out? That's close. I like to see a better camera angle. I can't tell if he tagged him on that camera angle. This might be a better angle. I think he's gonna be safe. Yeah, that's why I like the automated balls and strikes in the in the All-Star game. I thought it. Here's a better angle. Oh, he might be out. There, finally a good camera angle. He might be out. He might be out. Finally a good camera angle. He might be out. But we'll see. But they have to do the automated balls and strikes next season. They should do it for the postseason, but they probably won't. He's saying, calling if he'll stand, he's safe. Well, every time I say something, it doesn't happen. I thought Judge was safe, they called him out. I thought he was out, they called him safe. So Guerrero up. Here's the 0-1. And we foul 0-2. Wonder was going. Springer was going on that. Guess they had the hit and run going on. So 0-2 to count here to Guerrero. And here comes the pitch. And runner goes, and it's going to be even. It gets away from Chisholm, and Springer goes to third. Horrible, man. This is horrible. I mean, this has been a horrible fielding display. And don't. Wait. Are they calling Guerrero out? Wait. Are they call catcher's interference? Wait, what's going on here? Kidder. Oh, they say he struck out. They say he struck out. What? Wow, they're gonna say Guerrero struck out, inning over. I don't know about that. They're gonna say Guerrero struck out, inning over. I don't know about that. I gotta go find Rue. I don't know where the fuck he is. Hold on. I gotta go find Rue. I don't know where the fuck he is. Where's Rue? Rue! Hey! Hey! Come on, Rue, inside now. Inside. God damn, out there fucking digging, man. That's why he's so quiet. Out there fucking digging. God damn, man. why it's so quiet out there. He's out there freaking digging. So 8-4 here in the top of the ninth inning. Toronto looking to go up by 4 games now. So Guerrero, they said he went around. I didn't see it. They're going to say he went around, and they didn't even appeal to first. Umpire said no. We got Ben Rice up. Here comes a pitch. It was a strike. 0-1. Rice is 0-3. Rodriguez on the mound to close it out for Toronto. That's an ERA of 2.3, 448 Ks on this season. That ball's hit to right field, but caught. Nice sliding catch by Lukes. 1 down. 1 down. Go back to Cincinnati. What's going on tonight? You haven't watched any of this? Yankees have put on a good fielding display today. So Chisholm up. Here comes the pitch. There's a ball 1-0. Umpire talks shit to Verlander. Who's Verlander pitching for now? Is he like 0-8? Go back to Cincinnati. I don't know. I didn't get that. Yeah, here's a 1-0. It's 2-0. Yeah, so yeah, the Yankees have put on a great fielding display. They have 4 errors. Bellinger misplayed a ball in center field. He didn't see it, and they got a triple out of it. That's 3-0. So, yeah, lose my memory. Yeah, lose my memory. Yeah, lose my memory. That happens when you get older, whatever. 3-0. They call that strike. 3-1. This umpire has been really. The automated balls and strikes, man, really worked well in the All-Star game, and this has just shown how much they need it in the major leagues. I mean, the calls have gotten so bad the last several seasons. Here's a 3-1. That's a swing and a miss. 3-2. So 3-2 to Chisholm. He's 0-3 on the evening. Rodriguez going to come set. Here comes a payoff pitch. Payoff pitch to the Jazz. And he'll hit to left field, going back at the warning track, so drifting back. 2 down. Now the Yankees down to the final out here in the ninth. Yeah, Verlander needs to. I mean, what else you got to prove, man? I don't understand some of these players. They just want to hold on to their youth. You know, he's won how many Cy Youngs, and he's won World Series. All right, so Dominguez is 1-for-3. There's 2 out here in the ninth. The pitch is swung on. That's hit the center field, going over and making a catch. And that's out number 3, and the game is over. So Toronto wins the series 2 games. So 2 games to 1. And now they lead by 4 over the Yankees. And the Yankees have an off day tomorrow. Then they place Philadelphia on the weekend. Bam. Yeah, Yankees lose again. Yankees lose again. So 4-5-4. Yeah, 4-5-4 for New York. Oh, now the broadcast went black. and 8-10-1 for Toronto. My broadcast went black. So, hey, man. What's up, Sir UGA? Yeah, I guess Yes said they pulled the plug on the broadcast, or what you call it, the Prime did, because it went black. Oh man! All right, we gotta close the betting out here. As the Blue Jays are the winning bet. Man, is TK still going on? I'm gonna go by see if TK still going on. All right, man. Tomorrow's an off day. Oh no, tomorrow's not an off day. What am I thinking? We got Canadian football on tomorrow. What am I thinking? There's no off days. They got Canadian football tomorrow. Forgot about that. Forgot they got Canadian football. They got Montreal and Calgary. So we'll have people here tomorrow. So, but I say I'm telling you, I'm like on a mission from God, doing Yankee streams. YouTube is going to notice me eventually. They are. So, have a good one. See y'all tomorrow night for some football, eh? Oh yeah, I gotta look at the Saints, and I gotta look at the Saints and their training camp, because I'm interested in that now since we got a new coach that knows what he's doing. So.